Good. Let's roll up together. Hello. I try to time that exactly the moment that I go live on YouTube. So, welcome to my Zoomies in the Bay Area. A great turnout of
Good.
my besties.
Let's roll up together.
Oops. That's a stupid
Hello.
mistake.
I try to time that exactly
Shut
the
up,
moment
Greg.
that I go
You be
live
quiet,
on
bro.
YouTube. So,
It's on a
welcome to my Zoomies in the Bay Area.
That's embarrassing. It's a nice way to go live around the world. Do you ever make mistakes? I don't. It's great. Anyway, welcome on YouTube, you boob. And if you're brand new and the algorithm dropped you off, this is yoga for everybody, meaning maybe you're not a circus performer or an acrobat or a contortionist. And neither am I, just some guy. And I've been doing yoga for a long time. And I'm not here to convince or to break anybody. I'm just here to offer some means of movement that I've found over the years by sharing with friends. We get healthier, happier, and stronger. And that's simple enough for me. And if you're one of my locals here in the Bay Area, we're simulcasting out of Concord, California. Welcome aboard. And if you don't know what this is a new musical instrument. It's also, it says right here, the cat is supposed to come running, and I don't see him yet. So if you haven't met Looney, he's the reason a lot of people like and subscribe, and why you should as well. Now, and then lastly, for my Zoom friends in the chat, this is my first announcement of a LA Fire Relief yoga event, February 22nd at my new place in Pleasant Hill on Saturday. And I'm working with our dear friend, Carolyn Tracy. It's a Beauty and the Beast. So I'm just starting to get the word out. It's just a few weeks and we're doing a giant event on Saturday. It's donation only and all proceeds go to the LA fire victims. And so I know you'll want to come to it. And if you can't, I know that you'll help me put the word out because there can be no better cause. Okay, yoga. Let's chant Om and then we'll be on our feet for cartwheels and backflips. Nice big inhale. May our practice tonight be blessed with grace, love, and mercy, and lots of strength and power. Okay, on our feet, kids, up we go for world famous joint juice. If you're brand new, I call the opening sequence joint juice. Just means we simply go through the joints of our body. It's rhythmic, it's fun, it's spacey, and I would invite you to even kind of close your eyes, soften your vision, start thinking less. I bet you've been thinking a lot today. Just where are your feet? Where are your feet? Where are my feet? 3, 2, 1. These movements are specially designed to help you get in your body. Arms out, right, left. I have drum practice after class tonight, so I'm going to get my right and my left straightened out. It's a lot of that in drumming, really good for your brain, for building new brain patterns. I think learning music, if you've already started music or learned it when you were a kid, that's great. You have a great head start. But if you have a desire and it seems to be like, a little later in life, I think it's one of the greatest, most challenging, most difficult, most rewarding, most aggravating, most amazing things you can do. Yoga is music. Did you know that? My primary yoga teacher for many years, a great musician. Swing your arms. Now for this one, you grip your feet in the floor like a cat. And I like to make a slapping noise because I like to slap myself silly sometimes. Now newcomers have stiff ankles and knees, so sink in a little bit. Get squishy. Good. Now, next time you go to your right, left hand, right shoulder, right arm behind your back. Bend your knees, grip your feet. Look so far right that you're looking left. I can actually do that, so can you. It's not a big deal. And swing it around to the other side. If you're brand new, I've been doing this opening sequence with my friends called Joint Juice for nigh 25 years now, and we all look 25 years younger than everybody else who's our age, which is great. And release. Inhale up. We're not vain either. We're just amazingly humble. And then arms up your back. These are called poof. See how I'm dragging? I'm stimulating my chakras. I'm bending my wrists. They're going through here. They're going poof. Up the spinal tree I go. I'm bringing the Shiva Shakti Prakti energy up my spine. It's merging in my 7th chakra and blammo. You know, blammo. Poof. Now I'm going to lace my hands behind my back. You're going to lace your hands behind your back. Heels in, toes out, and the lifetime challenge of getting your head and your butt on the floor. Inhale, look forward, big smile. Exhale, deepen. Now actually get your head on the butt, head and the butt on the floor, the butt. Look forward, big smile. Now stand up on your tippy toes and drop your butt on the floor, head down, arms all the way over, heels up until your groins glow, glowing groins, and head down, butt down, heels up, and drop your heels. Come on up. And release, up you go. And exhale out. Oh, that made me lightheaded, and I like that, especially if it's legal and not habit forming. Poof. Good job. Okay, now my feety pies are hip distance apart. And after been doing this for a long time, I still can't explain it. Roly-poly guacamoles, amber waves of grain, noodles and poodles of oodles. But I sink down and I roll up. My arms are very disengaged. This pose is very disarming. I sink down and I squish up because I'm springy, buoyant, resilient, and frisky. 2, 1, and we do an inhale up, and we bring our feet in together. Do I love this sequence? I admit, there are a lot of things in this life that I really love a lot. I think you should love as much as you possibly can in this lifetime. Just send it out in all directions. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, forgot how to count there. 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. For those of you who are alive in the 80s, close your eyes, balance on your tippy toes. Higher on your tippies, open your eyes, drop your heels, knuckles on your head, side bend left. By the way, if you're brand new to this channel, I'm approaching 1,000 videos on this channel, so there's a lot to choose from. You can do yoga with me on Thursday morning at 3:22 recorded a.m. Inhale up. But you have to like and subscribe. If you're watching my stuff without liking and subscribing, that's your prerogative, but you would just feel better if you subscribed. Good. And come on up, you guys. Up you go. Release out. Oh, my arms. Okay. This is the best thing. Left foot forward. Everything is the best thing, followed by the best thing. Turn onto your right toenails. Hope you've had a busy, productive day. I have. Long, good conversation with a friend. I love transformation conversation. Other way with your heel. I call it life coaching, but better name is transformational conversation. Went for a good walk, played some music, pet my cat, started school. Think, you're still going to school? Aren't you kind of old to be in school? Aren't you kind of old to be asking a question like that? Sink in. Drop your chin. We're never too old to be in school. Always be learning. ABL. Always be learning. Come on up. Always be uncomfortable. That's the key. Right foot forward. Left toenails. Have you noticed life's not about being comfortable? Have you really? You're probably a pragmatic human. It's like, it's nice when it is comfortable. I love having somebody feeding me peeled grapes and fanning me with a peacock feather, but that doesn't happen all the time. 3, 5, 6. Leave me a comment if you'd like to fan me with a peacock feather and feed me peeled grapes. Sink in. So this ankle's plantar flexed, that ankle's dorsiflexed. Sinking into my feet. Good. Excellent. All right. Feet are out kind of wide. Gonna drop my chin. 1, 2. I think I should wear black and yellow more often. I think they're good color. I have had my colors done, and the color they came up with me, a lot of color specialists, was gray, and that pissed me off. So I went with yellow and black. 6, 8. Other way. 1. Wow, the analytics, you are in good company all the way around the world. People from Maine and Spain and Ukraine, Romania, Tasmania, a lot of people in the Bay Area. 6. People are really starting to tune on to this kind of yoga. It's really the most bang for your buck. Drop your chin down, close your eyes. We are calm, peaceful souls. Really beautiful affirmations and truths sink more deeply into our head when we're calm and peaceful, quiet and still. Okay, best thing ever. Remember, everything is the best thing ever. Shoulders. Our latter days will be better than our former days. How could I paraphrase that? Our latter poses will be better than our former poses. 4. Now, I have to admit I'm very crunchy when I do this, but that's not a bad thing. Think how crunchy I would be if I didn't do this. 8. Good, other way. Hey, come to my LA Fire Relief event, even if you have to fly all the way around the world. I'm doing it with a great lady yoga teacher named Carolyn Tracy. We're doing yin and yang yoga, and all the proceeds go to the LA fire victims. So it's in the chat. And if you're looking on YouTube, it's down in the comment section, and there'll be a link where you can donate to the American Red Cross, LA Fire. All the money goes to the right place. And 8. Good job. Okay. Best thing ever. Am I beating a dead horse? 1. Speaking of which, cat, hello. Catty, 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 catty. If you haven't met Looney, if you're brand new on the channel, you are in for the best treat ever. He'll be in shortly. He has his own catio. I built him a catio. It's huge. It's more room. My cat has more room than I have. It's actually me living in a little enclosure. He's wild and free. 7, 8. Good, now shake poop off of your hands. What do you mean poop? Poop. Shake poop off of your hands. Get it off. Such language on this channel. It's pretty shocking, isn't it? Okay, hi, how you doings? These are called hi, how you doings. All these movements have Sanskrit names that are very complicated and they hurt your tongue when you say it. You could sprain your mouth saying these names of these poses. So I just renamed them. This is called hi, how you doings. Faster, faster. Then cup your hands at your heart. Be holy, calm, and sacred for a moment. Stop thinking. I can actually think less than I used to. I don't think less of myself. I just think less of myself. Good. Inhale up. Place your hands. Good. Now my toes are in and my heels are out. I'm pigeon toed. Now I'm literally pushing my floor down and I'm pushing my ceiling up. My room just got bigger. And now I'm going to lean to the left and I'm going to stretch out the left wall. This is how you can get more cubic foots in your house. Inhale. And then I'm going this way because I love side bending. Sometimes I go left, sometimes I go right. Kind of an independent in that regard. Good. I'm going to inhale up and I'm going to go into a forward fold and I'm going to put my hands on blocks because my back demands it. If you're brand new, be kind to yourself, get some yoga blocks. Then I lift my heels, I look forward. When I bend my knees, my back gets soft. I exhale and I just deepen in till I feel the delirious sensation of stretching. That's an acquired taste. You start doing more yoga, you're going to like that edge of your body feeling. You're going to want to be there way more often. It's where you want to play life. You don't want to be safe and comfortable. You want to be daring and bold most of the time. Okay, come on up. Not all the time. Inhale. I do like it when I'm sitting in my recliner and my big cat jumps in my lap and starts purring and we meditate. So you got to have that, but you got to have the fun too. Inhale up. Okay, now speaking of fun, this is the best thing ever. Toes in, heels out. Now, this is my pelvis. Now, right now I'm rocking my pelvis left and right. And now I'm circling it. And I have 8 different names for this. All my students local, they know all my names. They're probably sick of me saying it, but just circle your hips around, circumnavigate your globes, undulate your undercarriage, grind your groins, churn your butt, Magellan your heinies. 8. Other way. 1. Magellan, who's that? He was the first guy to sail around the world, 1521. Good guy. Died in Madagascar. You get information in this class you won't get in any other yoga class. And thank God. 6. The main thing is you're going to do these movements and all the verbiage is secondary. Do the stuff. 8. Good. Inhale up, you guys. Exhale out. Chanting is a big part of this class. It gets us vibrating in the right frequency. Inhale up. See me inhaling up. You do too. Now extend your Om Super Ethel Merman long. Good. Would you pray with me? Close your eyes, hands at your heart. Now, it can be a very personal, your kind of prayer. Just aim your soul, calm your mind, point your heart, make that beautiful conscious contact, that pearl of great price. Okay, we continue, of course. Inhale, regular exhale. Okay, we're going to hippity hop our feet together. So we did jump once today. Hands above your knees. If you watch little kids playing in the playground, the 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds, they are mostly jumping around. They have so much energy they can't contain it. 7, 8, other way. Now you might think, well, if I was 4 years old, I'd jump around too, because then I'd have enough energy. But if you start jumping, you'll get more energy. 6, 7, 8, come on up. This is the fountain of youth. Good. Lace your hands, push your feet down, push the sky up. It's our 4th side bend. Now I'm super bendy. I have friends, they can keep going all the way till they almost fold over 180 degrees. It's crazy. I'm just a regular person. Well, I'm very weird, but regular when it comes to this. Inhale up. I like unconventional, off the wall, off the beaten track people. I think they live the most interesting lives. Inhale up. Pull your hands down. Uttanasana, forward fold. If you're brand new, get some blocks. Good. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Hello. This should be soft butt, hamstrings, and back. Exhale, deepen in until you squeak a little bit. I like it when you squeak. Squeak your mind. Good. Now I'm going to pedal my heels. I'm going to pull the pin out of my hair. I'm going to shake out my beautiful librarian locks, take my glasses off. People still aren't going to notice me. Left and right. Good. Both heels are lifted. I'm looking forward, bright future. Exhale. I'm going to deepen again because I'm going deep with my friends tonight. Deep and meaningful. 1. Drop my head. 2. 3. Mostly stop thinking, start feeling. Come on up. Ooh, I like where this is going. That's one of my favorite new affirmations. I like where this is going. Grabbing my elbows, side, side. I made this movement up. No human has ever done this before me. Side, side. Great YouTube numbers. I'm going to try not to switch the cross of your elbows. I'd like to hit 10,000 subscribers this year. And I think with your help and God willing, and God's always willing, I think that can happen because we got a good thing going and we're just looking to spread love and healing and well-being and good energy around the planet. I think that could really help us out. Arms out. And we do Sheryl Crows together. These are Sheryl Crows. Sheryl Crows, you twist your arms in and out as you go side to side. Ah, my arms are tired. Okay, left arm in front of your right. Palms in, clap for yourself. Pull your hands, fingers forward. Party hats. This is the classic joint juice vinyasa sequence. It's also known as Better Than Bikram, TM. Way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of Europeans in class. Doesn't matter what language you speak to a European, they'll understand because, well, they're multilingual. Drop your heels, lean left. Sure, I'm glad everybody speaks English everywhere over the world. Inhale, come on up this way. What do you call a person that speaks 3 languages? Trilingual, 2 languages, bilingual. What do you call a person that speaks 1 language? Inhale up. An American, forward fold, come on down, drop your head off. Bowling ball heads. Good, lift heels, bend knees, soft hamsters. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, I'm gonna grab my ankles. I'm going into Baya Kumbhaka. That's yoga speak for getting the air out, staying empty, not breathing. 2, 3. Come on up. Up you go. And exhale out. You know how you get more energy? You start expending energy. It's the weirdest thing, man. It's like, no, I need 15 hours of sleep. That just makes you more sleepier. Turn your palms in, clap for yourself. You want something done? Ask a busy person. Inhale up, fingers forward, party hats, tippy toes. The sequence of movement, specially designed by God and angels to elicit and facilitate, release the most amount of power in your body in the briefest bit of time, because I know you're busy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need a metronome, don't I? Yeah. Yep. All right. Heels down, lean right, lean into your life, lean into your left hip, find some new space. Inhale up, exhale left. Go where no person has ever gone before. You primarily. Good, up you go. Favorite part, arms flip over, head down, drain your brain. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward, super bright future. Exhale, mush heels down, buns flying up, knees back, head down, deep forward fold, no bouncing. Drop your chin. 1, 2, 4. Come on up. Good job. You know what I feel coming? We're going Om, kids. So we're going up our back. We're going to suck super much air into our lungs for super extendo Om. Be still and know that you're God. Okay, things get hotter, squishier, and more fun. Prayer mitts. Inhale. Lift, shift, and turn down and to the right. Try to get your left elbow outside your right knee. If you can't, just work on it. I have friends that can get their shoulder outside their knee. They can put their left hand flat on the floor. They can bring their booty cheeks to the height of their knees. Their right arm folds all the way behind their back. And blah, 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 blah. Look at the floor. Lift your toes. Wiggle your toes. If you were going to flip off another driver on the freeway with your toes, which toe would you use? Use that toe. Sink in. Now I'm going to come by and put a 300-pound weight on your back, and you're going to go, oh, oh, way down. Inhale, look forward, big smile. Good. We're going to stay in here for the rest of tonight. The camera's stuck. Good. Now drop your arms. Come up, big, big happiness. Come on up. Oh, that one makes me feel like champagne wishes and caviar dreams. By the way, if you do this yoga with me, you're just big money's just going to be part of the byproduct. Don't worry about it. It just comes flooding in. You can't even stop it. So but you don't have to think about it anymore. It's so cool. Hands at your heart. We tap into abundance here. Inhale. Now lift, shift, and turn down into your left. Scrunch that right elbow outside your left knee. If you're way up here, you are such a part of this class and so very much appreciated. And if you're a super folding, bendy, contortionist, Cirque du Soleil, good for you. Now I'd bring my right hand down to the floor, but no go for me. So hands in prayer. Shoulder blades pull back my back. I look down at the floor. Now I got a little too much weight on my left foot. I wonder if I can shift a few grains of sand over into my right foot. These are the small incremental movements that define the sensitivity of a yogi. Good. Now the pose, you get in the pose, then the pose gets in you. Inhale here. Drop thy arms. Pleased to come up. Up you go. Good job. Exhale out. One more of them up your back things. Now we have a balance sequence, and my definition of balance is the ability to obsess equally in every area of life. I use my blocks for this sequence. We go through a bunch of fun stuff. If you're brand new, it's like, this is pretty fun. I've been able to do something so far. And if this new thing is really weird and awkward, fall in love with weird and awkward and just participate, okay? You'll get better every week. Arms out. You'll get better every day, actually. Palms open. Now I am standing so firm, strong. Now I'm going to sweep my right arm under. Boop. Now your arms may not fold up like this. Not everybody can do that. Now I'm going to take my right foot. I'm going to smooch it over my left knee. And then I'm going to cross my knees and I'm going to stink. I'm not going to stink. I'm going to sink my left knee underneath my right knee. Now I'm going to go down as far as I can. Then I'm going to lift my right foot. And one of these days, I'm going to be able to put my right ankle behind my left ankle. It might happen in this lifetime. It might happen in the next lifetime. But I'm going to start to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You can use your right toes over on the left as a balance training wheel if you want. This is called Eagle Pose. It's named after Glenn Fry and Don Feldman, members of the Eagles. Sink in. Go lower, drop your butt, drop your butt. Good, now we're going to go flinging, and this is called marionette. Just, if you're older than 50 and balancing on one foot while you're in line at Whole Foods is great. Good, now my left hand is going to grab my right foot behind my behind. Now my right hand is going to come down to the floor to save my life. Now I'm going to try to touch my right knee on the floor, and only a couple of my friends can do that. Kristen, some other friends, but touch your right knee down on the floor. Look forward, high. Get down more. Get down, get funky. Squish, squish. Good. Inhale, look forward again. Exhale, turn your right knee all the way up to the ceiling. So the cat laser pointer attached to your right knee puts the dot on the ceiling. Head down, right, left leg straight. Lift your leg up higher, Greg. I'm trying. I swear I'm trying. Good. Now release your right leg back. It'll go thwang, yang, 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 and then Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana, left arm up. Good. Now after a while, your left arm will line up with your right arm in this big intersection. Push your right heel up and back, head forward. Don't sag your head. Extend your head forward like a curious turtle. Spread your toes open. Get bigger just for me. Bring your left hand down now, please. Sweep the right arm up, half moon pose. Open up, get as big as you can. This is the get big, express yourself, be super famous. Good, now bring your right hand down. Re-grab your right foot with your left hand behind your behind. Stand up, keeping your hand on your foot as best as you can. And you go boop. And your right knee comes out in front. Sometimes my right toes touch the floor. Sometimes they don't. This time they didn't, at least not so far. Good, and this is called, this is called, it's not called that. That's something else. You go like this. See, we're just friends having fun, doing the best we can. No, you're not going to get a grade after class, except the angels are going to love you. Now, right ankle over my left knee, and I dive my hands down to the blocks. Now, as I start to squat, keeping my left heel down, letting my left knee go forward, my butt and my hamsters, they say, ooh, especially my left calf. I went out for a long walk today. My calves were mooing, and I need more of this calf stretching. Ooh, just lean that left knee forward, keeping your left heel down. You will stretch your Achilles. Good, now we pray together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, look forward, bend knee, big smile. Exhale, wicked forward fold. Butt up, head down. Smell your right foot. Springtime fresh. Good, now we're going to pray together and come up in tree pose. Boop, and foot goes down. Boy, that's my butt. That's really too much information, isn't it? My gluteals are smiling back there. Why do I have my shirt tucked in? That's stupid. So I'm going to undo that. Why am I wearing 2 shirts? I'm going to take my shirt off like I used. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, arms out, kids. That was close. All right, arms out, palms open. Kate Winslet on the Titanic. Good, now left arm under, swing. Hold your arms up. Whoop, if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Now, this left knee, see this? Dink, dink, doink, over the top. Now, some people can just wind themselves into this incredibly little tight, squeezy little eagle, sinking down. Left foot lifts, goes behind the right ankle. I'm super jealous of people that can do that. Elbows out, wrists away. And then, as you lift your left foot, that I believe leaves 1 foot to balance on. Some days are better than others. We're in charge of the effort. We are not in charge of the result. That's got to be one of the great lessons of all spirituality. We're in charge of the application and the effort. God is in charge of the results. Takes all the pressure off from running the whole universe and puts the burden where it belongs on us to be good cats. Now arms out, marionette. Marie Antoinette, let them eat gluten-free cake. Now see this right hand, this left foot, they're going to make a connection behind my behind. My left hand is coming down to the block or the floor, depending on your flexibility. Now I think it's impossible to touch your left knee on the floor, keeping your right heel down, but I have lots of friends that can do it, which proves me wrong once again. Look forward, get down. Now exhale, I want your pelvises to twist so much. I want your left knee pointing to the ceiling, head down, right leg straight. Butts are squeaking all over the world. There's one thing I like is I can make butts squeak all over the world, and it's cool. Good, now release your left foot back, twang, yang, yang, yang. Now totes turn your right arm. Now I can kind of see myself in my screen. I'm going to get my right arm on top of my left arm. Then I'm going to straighten my right leg, lift my left heel, and root my head forward like a pissed off donkey. This is called pissed off donkey asana pose. Good, now right hand is to sweep down now. Left arm elegantly cascades open, and you're like a sunset in the Canadian Rockies, just opening up. Running out of metaphors here, kids. Now get huge. That's a weird instruction. Get big, get bigger. Head out, your hair sticks out like you're wearing gel. It's the 80s. Get big hair. Left hand down. Re-grab your left foot with your right hand behind your behind. Stand up with aplomb and dignity. I'm not much, but I'm all I think about. We are friends moving together for the purpose of finding joy, alignment, and living our best life now, bringing a little heaven on earth. Good, now left ankle over your knee. Hands on the blocks. Now, I hate to say it, this is going to rip you a new one. Even though you got an old one, this is going to rip you a new one. Right knee forward, right heel down. Keep sliding your knee forward. Feel your calves say squeak. Look forward, big fake smile. Good, sink in further. And we're going to pray for 8 seconds in super prayer pose. 1, 2, 3, pretty much 4, 5, Avogadro's number, 6, 7, 8. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bang your head on your right shin and your butt's being pulled up by the Ronco butt yoga crane. Get down, head on the floor, buns in the ceiling. Good, repray with your hands. Come up, variation Vrikshasana 1. Boop. Foot down, inhale. Oh, stars and stripes forever, baby. Good, now we're coming up our back here. We're driving up the Mulholland Drive of our back for a big Om. Inhale. Okay, we're going to pray for 20 seconds with our eyes closed, dropping our chin. Being calm and peaceful souls, grateful and appreciative souls, wise and intelligent souls, mirthful and friendly souls, cheerful and optimistic souls, quiet souls. Good, perfect timing. This is where the elite meet to get off their feet and do some floor, core, and more. All right. All right. Now, somebody is conspicuously absent. Loo-dee-loo! Come on, guys! I think my cat is overfed. So before we do the floor, core, and splits, we're going to do one seated forward fold. Because I like it. Oh, here he is. Hi, guy. Okay, you can look now. Come on up, you guys. Come on. Come on. Go up the tree. We get 7,000 new subscribers every time you go up the tree. Go on. I'm trying to teach a class. Thousands of people are watching. That'll suffice. Okay, you get a snack for that. Hello. This is Looney, if you haven't met Looney. What he likes is when I put treats on the floor and then pick them up so he just looks at them, and then he'll take a swing at my face right now. See how my head's really far away? Yoga does help. And then I go like this. Like and subscribe. You love the loony vibe. Okay. I'm going to pay for that later. Now a seated forward fold. Come on down. Have you ever had more fun in a yoga class? Now I'm going to go a little left and right because I tucked my shirt in too tight. My pants are all, my underwear is all bunched up. TMI. Oh, I love going left and right and stretching my stuffs. Yoga releases happy drugs inside of you. Legal, inexpensive. Man, my head's hitting the floor tonight. I'm down here, kids. Join me down. I'm going to lower the bar for you. Good. Now come on up. They're over here. Now, because you've been sitting all day long, car chairs, office chairs, high chairs, lift up. Now, Looney is quite able to just tip that whole thing over, and I'm up in the pose, so we'll see what, don't drink that. It's got caffeine in it. You do not need that. Lift up. Yeah, just knock it over. Okay, come on down. Okay, I'm sorry for the interruption. I'm going to give him a couple more, and then he's going to distract us not anymore. Stretch your legs out. By the way, if there's somebody in your house or living room and pet, flesh, fur, or feathers, tell them you love them. I love you, Looney. Lift up. The underlying theme of upward spiral yoga is love, because that's the motivation for everything when you think about it. Lift up. Now lift your butt higher than mine. I'm going to lift my butt higher than mine. Good, and sink down. All right. Dude, that's going to do it. Now I want you to massage the middle center bottom of your cat paw feet. When I first started doing this, I didn't like it, so my teacher would do it for me. He'd come over, and God, that guy had the strongest hands I've ever seen. And he would just do things that were like illegal in 37 states. Stay away from that. But I'm just digging in. It's the heart-lung center. Now I'm wagging my knees. Now I know some of you have tragically long arms, but they're good for some things. But for those of you who can, straighten your arms, push your knees all the way down. Come on, come up here. Look at this. Look at this. I'm worried my cat's going to knock something over. He never does, unless it's intentional. Come on, come on. All right, on your back, legs up, and the splits. Now, this is the part of class a lot of people don't like, and to them I say, too bad. You're going to have to feel something on Monday night class. I like lacing my hands behind my head. This is how I sunbathe. I wouldn't recommend it. Circle your ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the year of washboard abs and having our neighbors be jealous when we go outside with our midriff exposed. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Go wider with your legs. Stretch your toes open. What were it? 10, 12, 8, 14, 6, 16, 4, 18, 20, 2. Reach out. Now squeeze them in together. Bend your knees. Rest for a moment. Good. Now fingertips on the back of your head. Lift your head. Left leg up. Right knee in. Left elbow touches right knee. That's cool. Now shift. Shift. Elbow touches the knee. Shift. 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 Throw up if you need to. Try to throw up off to the side. Good. Now right elbow, left knee. Hold. 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 Shift. 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 I'm sure I'm glad Looney came in. That makes me so happy. A lot of subscribers. Left elbow, right knee. Hold. Hold. Good. Shift. 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 Right elbow, left knee. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good. Switch. Switch. Pretty much switch. Good. Both feet down, arms down by the side of your body. Good. Now we're going to cool off with a bridge pose. It's so easy. You're laying on your back. Your feet are hip distance apart. Push into your feet until your high knee elevates. Just lift your high knee as high as you can. If you're a little kid, your high knee's going way up. If you're stiff and crunchy and atrophied, little's fine. Good. Sink down. That's not bad. But that's only the first one. Exhale all the air out. Okay, this time we're coming up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Spinal tap. Lace your hands underneath your back if God made you to do it. Smooch your shoulder blades underneath you. Pull your wrists in together. Don't turn your head. And toes in, heels out. Just stay up, get strong. This is the best back bend for most people most of the time. That's the thing about this yoga, is it's just best for most people most of the time. And that's mostly us. Good, now my booty's coming down. It's flying in for a landing. Feet together, knees out. Now I'm just gonna lay like a run over cartoon character, elbows out to the side. And I'm just gonna chill my guts. And after this, we'll move into planks, sit-ups, push-ups, and other hilarity. And a twist. Don't worry, we'll get the twist in. Okay, kids, and then roll up with alacrity. Boop. Stick the dismount. Pray with your hands and feet. Clap. The problem, I've been studying prayer for a long time. I think it's a great art and science. It's something we can always get better. But my primary discovery at 60 years of studying prayer is that the biggest problem people have in achieving the best results is that they only pray with their hands and not with their feet at the same time. So lift your feet higher, Greg. Get your feet up, bro. Good. Now grab your big toes. Now we're going to bring our feet behind our head. And now that we have people around the world, I guarantee you that people can do that. Try it. Feet behind your head. Ah, damn it. Okay, try it again. Feet behind your head. Okay, since we can't do that, we'll just straighten out our left leg. And we'll bring that one and we'll straighten out righty. And both at the same time. And then we're going to bring them in together. And my form here is, I'd give myself a solid C- on this. I'd give myself an A+ for effort. Oops, I fell over. It's the first time I've ever lost my balance in class. This is called Navasana, boat pose. It's Paschimottanasana on your ass. Good, now brings him down, sets him down. And all fours kitty cats for concluding gut-wrenching hilarity. All fours, cats and cows. Now, everybody knows how to do cats and cows, even if you're watching yoga for the first time, because cats and cows are you can't not know how to do cats and cows. Cats and cows are why you're here. Ups and downs. Well, what does that mean? Ups and downs, couple more. Good, kids. Now, left arm out to the side, right leg back. Standard human range of motion. Reach your left arm back, grab your right foot, and lift yourself up off of the floor. If you're one of the new friends that can't grab your foot, you are in such good company. There are thousands watching that can't do it yet, and they're just as ornery as you are. Lift up. Good. Now, extend your right leg back. Bring your left arm back out to the side. Everybody come down to your left elbow. This is all I want for my new friends in all around the world is left elbow. I want you to learn how to balance and get some stability here. My veterans, left shoulder, left ear for twist. Take your right leg fully up to the ceiling. Fling your right arm up. And this is a famous upward spiral movement. And on a good day, I can grab my ankle. Now, I should be able to grab my ankle and then straighten my right leg, but I'm just another bozo on the bus. Good. Now, just get as big as you can. Good. Release. And come out of it. And then cool off with some gatos y vacas. Whew. I love Mondays. Right arm out to the side, left leg back. If you're brand new and you can just lift one paw and one other paw, you're doing great. You're ahead of most people on the planet, way ahead of everybody else on your block. Reach back, grab your left foot. If it's not back there, give it 2 weeks. Now, when I watch myself, it's like, boy, my left knee should go way higher. I should be able to touch the back of my head with my left toes. I've had many students, young ones that can do that. Rats. There's always something you can't do, but don't let that stop what you can do. Now, right arm out to the side, left leg back. New friends around the world, just balance on your right elbow, suffer for a few moments. Right shoulder, right ear. If you can tolerate it, don't do it if it's not for you. Keep your left hand on the floor if you want, but the left leg goes fully up to the ceiling. For fun and games, the left arm flings up. And now I've got you in a pickle, you cucumbers. Now I'm going to reach up, and it should be easier to grab my left foot, but I'm not in the game for easy. I'm in the game for challenge, fun, and frisky. Straighten your left leg. Release. Come out of horrible, dreadful situation that was actually kind of fun. Admit it. Good. Now, all's I done. If I teach real military push-ups in this class based on my demographic, everybody will leave. So instead, do knee plank. Now do between 1 and 20 push-ups, and nobody's watching but God and all the angels, okay? So no pressure. Nobody's watching but karma that watches every movement you ever make. Good. Now you can do child's pose, which is your buns all the way back. I do cat, meaning I sink way down and stretch my arms out and cool my jets. Okie doke. And the kids crawled out. They had a finishing twist to finish off the night. They liked what they chose because they extended their left leg out. They took their right foot underneath their left hip. They crossed their L foot over their right knee. Brand new friends, this is groovy. Just grab on and turn a little bit to the left. Newcomers, you'll put left elbow in front. Veterans, you'll put right elbow in front. More veterans, you'll take your right arm up. We're screwing ourselves, you guys. Inhale and go screw yourself to the right, elbow outside your knee. Good. Now tonight I feel, I'm going to reach down. That's my right foot. I should be able to grab my left foot, but I'm not going to should all over myself. And get a good finishing twist. Tall spine, relaxed shoulders. Left foot flat on the floor. We kind of do this when we're breathing hard. This is so good for you. Inhale. Exhale, come out of half Lord of the Fishes. Extend your left leg out. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Okay, my right leg's out. Left foot goes underneath my R hip. R foot goes over my L knee. New friends, it's pretty cool just to kind of grab on and go to the right. You'll get better. Elbow in front. Suck my guts in. This is a good one here. Stretches your IT band. Bend ears, right hand on the floor, left arm up. There's actually the world's hardest twist comes out of this pose. You don't even want to think about it. Inhale. Exhale, turn to the right. Elbow outside your knee. Even my teacher's teacher couldn't do the hard version of this, so we're not even going to think about that. Left arm up, reach down and grab your foot if you can. Turn to the right. Let this right hip drop and glue your right foot down into the floor. Breathe. We are calm, twisty souls. Inhale. Exhale and come out of Ardha Matsya Andrasana. Okay, this is the 5 minutes of bliss, and all 8 billion of you have to do it, except for my friend Helga. She has dispensation. Good night, Helga. Good job. Avita Sane. And everybody else in the world, on your back for 5 minutes, and I'm going to hold time and space for you. And I'm not allowed to bother you, pester you, hinder you in any way, shape, or form while you guys relax. I might speak sweet nothings in your ear, though. Now shake your legs out a couple of times. Jiggle your buns. Swallow once, circle your jaw around. And the pose starts now. Relax. Okay, my friends, stay in the pose, stay nice and relaxed. In fact, relax a little more. Just begin to hear that guy's voice. Good. Breathe back into your magical, mystical meat vehicle. Good. Feel your body weight on the floor. Good. Wigulate your fingers and toes. Invite God, love, source, infinite, higher, organizing, feel good inside of yourself. Good. Now take your time. Slowly curl over on your right side or your left side. Curl onto one side or the other. If you're doing yoga with your mate, just curl over into them, but behave. Good. Now, please keep your eyes closed when you sit up. There's a super important reason. Sit up, eyes closed. Reassemble yourself on your asana, hands at our heart. And we'll humble our head down to our wise heart. We'll connect all the way around the world in a beautiful necklace of shimmering lights. And all together around the world, we say, Namaste. Thanks, YouTubers, and thanks for liking and subscribing. And if you, there's a link in the description for contributing to the LA fires. It's the American Red Cross, and I'm doing something local. If you'd like to fly around the world and come on the 22nd, please do. Anyway, YouTubers, thank you. We'll see you on Wednesday. If you get anxious to see me, there's 958 other videos of me.